Hi there, Sagittarius. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your 2025 reading. We are going to use 3 different decks, so we'll get a gist for the month with this deck, and then we will clarify with a different deck, and then try to get advice from the third, okay? So, here we go. Let's see. This one is for my Sagittariuses, okay? And so what is your lesson for the year? Let's see. What do we get? So your lesson for the year is the Sun. So it's all about you finding happiness. Figuring out what that happiness is and trying to get there, huh? All right, well, let's see what we get. So for January, we've got the 6 of Swords. For February, I have the 10 of Cups. For March, we're looking at the Knight of Wands. For April, we have the 7 of Swords. For May, we have Temperance. Oops, gotta get this straightened out. For June, I'm looking at the Hangman. For July, you have the Emperor. For August, you have the Page of Cups. Put this one over here somewhere. Okay, for September, we have the Strength card. October is the Hermit. November is the 5 of Swords. And December is the Page of Wands. The bottom of the deck for the undercurrent for this is the 3 of Cups. So we're looking for happiness as the lesson, and then we have the 3 of Cups. It's all about a sense of celebration, some kind of a collaborating celebration type deal. Okay, let's see what we're going to get then. Okay, so we start everything off in January with the 6 of Swords. This is all about you trying to steer your life off into calmer waters, trying to get yourself out of whatever chaotic situation you have swirling around you, it would seem, at the change of the year, right? So what do we got to clarify? We're going to clarify with the Star card and the 7 of Cups. So I think Spirit's telling you that you have plenty of options, right? And you definitely have to keep your hope and faith alive in the situation. But it's time for you to extricate yourself from this chaos that seems to be around you. And the advice would be the Sun. So the advice is to go towards your happiness, which is probably not the chaotic situation that you have surrounding you, right? So in February, we have the 10 of Cups. So it's all about you finding your emotional fulfillment. Let me see what we clarify that for. We're going to clarify that one with, what do we got? The Hangman and the Ace of Swords. So you're headed towards your emotional fulfillment, it looks like, but you're feeling somewhat stuck by some kind of truth or clarity that's come towards you. Maybe you're feeling stuck about some sort of truth that you're nervous about other people accepting about you, huh? You're feeling stuck, but I think it's self-inflicted, and I think it has something to do with yourself more than anybody else, but it could be somebody else. All right, let's see what the advice is. The advice is the 9 of Wands. So the advice is to get to the other side of this battle. You might be banged up a little bit, but you're going to get there and be fine. It's to not give up. Keep pushing towards this 10 of Cups. I believe that's the advice they're trying to give you. Okay, let's see what we get for March. March, you have the Knight of Wands. So you're feeling impulsive, passionate, driven, fiery, right? You found a direction you want to go in now, it looks like, and you are trying to get there. Let's see what we got. We're going to clarify with the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So this month in March, it's all about you not taking shortcuts, I think. It's all about you planting the seeds and truly nurturing them into fruition, right? Trying to put the work into what it is that you want to get to. With the Knight of Swords, there's still a sense of clarity and truth. Some sort, and I feel like it's a sense of integrity almost, like you're trying to take on this road into your happiness, or this road to your 10 of Cups and your happiness. I think you're trying to embark on that road with a sense of integrity, trying to keep things between the lines. That's how I feel about that one. What is the advice on that one? The advice for you is, what do we get? The Death card. So it's all about transformation. Maybe there's something you need to let go of. Maybe it's just an idea, huh? Or a self. Maybe it's a way you look at yourself is what you have to let go of. A sense of self-doubt, possibly. That's what I'm feeling like. All right, so in April, what do you got? The 7 of Swords. So you've definitely found the path you want to go down, and now you're trying to get there. A cat's playing everywhere. With the Seven of Swords, you're trying to act very strategically in your pursuit of this happiness. We're going to clarify with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So I do think you're taking a very balanced approach to this. With the King of Cups, you're feeling emotionally balanced. With the Four of Pentacles, you are still hanging on to something energetically from your past that could definitely be slowing you down at any rate. But still, you're going forward. You have a strategy to get to where it is that you want to get to for this year, okay? Let's see, what's your advice? Your advice is the King of Pentacles. So your advice is all about staying in boss energy, all about making slow, sure steps, you know, taking your time and trying to do things correctly. Oops, I dropped a card. Don't want to do that. Okay, let's move on. Now we're up to May. In May, you have Temperance, so it's all about you being patient with yourself and everybody around you. We get the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So you're definitely up in your head come May. I don't know, maybe all this patience is starting to get to you, right? You're kind of a fiery sign, so maybe you want things to hurry up. Yeah, you're overthinking things, it looks like. That's what I feel like. In May, it looks like you're overthinking things and you just need to be patient. Be patient, okay? The advice on that one is, what do we get for advice in May? The Ten of Swords. Lots of swords. The 8, 9, and 10 of Swords is what you got there. So it is all about overthinking things. Don't sabotage yourself, okay? Remember what you're headed towards. A happiness, right? So if you overthink it, you're going to make it harder to get there. Okay, what do we got for June? June, we have the Hangman. So for some reason in June, you're feeling stuck. I don't know if you're really stuck or you're just feeling that things are moving much too slowly for your liking. So what did we get to clarify? We've got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So you're still headed for public recognition and victory. With the Ace of Cups, there's some new opportunity for love. You don't have to take it, but it's going to be there. Aces are just opportunities. You have to grab a hold of it and try to build on it for it to go anywhere. Your advice on that one is the Lovers. So I think Spirit's pushing for you to go ahead and embark on this love thing if you want to. Give it a shot, right? With the Hangman, it's time for you to get unstuck maybe in June. Just a second. All right, now we're off to July. In July, we have the Emperor. So you're in Emperor status, it looks like. Definitely in your masculine in July. Trying to take control of the things around you and lead. Probably being a little bit stubborn and rigid in your thinking. Let's see what we get. I've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you are in Emperor status. With the Nine of Pentacles, you're very independent. You're very self-reliant. You're very much so your own boss, right? Nobody's telling you what to do. What you've got on your own. It's all yours. You don't need anybody. You may want somebody there, but you don't need them. However, there's some sort of a collaboration around you that wants to come in, and it's just, will you let it? You're being kind of stubborn and rigid in your thinking. I'm not sure that you want to let anything or anyone in. All right, let's see what the advice is. The Knight of Wands. So the advice is to appeal to your sense of adventure, right? Your sense of meeting new people and going to new places and doing new things. Your advice is to allow the fire and passion to run through you so that you can expand your horizons, I feel like, okay? In August, you are pulling the Page of Cups. So somebody's definitely coming forward trying to bring some kind of small love offer to see if it can take root and it can be built on. Are you receptive? I don't know. Let's see. We're clarifying with the Chariot and Temperance. I think you're willing to entertain it for a minute anyway, see what it's about. With the Chariot, it looks like there's forward motion and some victory involved. Temperance would say that you are definitely not rushing into anything, though. You're waiting it out, seeing what's happening. Your advice on that is the Three of Swords. I think your advice on that is to not let past heartbreaks control whether or not you allow your heart to go back out there in the future, right? That's how I see that one. Yeah. So, still the choice is yours. You know, I'm saying it's just another opportunity, or maybe the same one. I don't think it's the same one. I think it's another one. All right, let's go to September. September, you're needing to rely on your inner strength. Why? Well, we have the Devil and the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is somebody coming towards you as the Queen of Wands. Male or female, it really doesn't matter. Gender is very fluid in tarot. I still think you're in some sort of an emperor status here. So you're in your masculine, even if you are a female. With the Queen of Wands, this is somebody coming towards you who's very desirable, very determined, very much so at a win at all costs kind of attitude. When they see what they want, they go after it. They don't care who they step on to get it. I feel like they are in a devil energy, or in their shadow side here. I'm not sure if they're coming towards you or if they're coming towards you to compete with you for something or someone. But they are definitely causing you some grief, I think, in September. However, your advice on that is judgment, so don't worry. Judgment will be called in the situation, and everything will be righted if it's wrong, right? That's how I see that. So in October, it looks like you are trying to pull your energy back from the situation to reevaluate it and shine light on it. That sounds like a good plan. What do we got? You're being clarified with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So there's a lot of conflict involved in whatever happens in September. You get through it, obviously. With the Wounded Warrior as the Nine of Wands, I feel like you're a little banged up. I mean, this has been it was a tough battle, I feel like, with this person. I do feel like you win, but it was a tough battle. Your advice on that's the Queen of Cups, which would mean that you need to give forgiveness and grace where there is none deserved, right? Meaning this person isn't going to deserve for you to be empathetic and forgiving towards them, but Spirit's asking you to be anyways, to try to understand where they're coming from. Yay. No, sorry. Okay, for November, we have the Five of Swords. So this is still about conflict right here. Let's see. Are you conflicted, or what have we got? Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So there's a sense of heartbreak here. Still, Spirit's asking you to find forgiveness and grace where there is none deserved, right? He's trying to get you to be the bigger person here, to try to see where other people are coming from, to see their point of view. The advice on this is the Four of Pentacles. I think the advice on this is to hang on to your sense of self. Hang on to your sense of justice. That's what I feel like is happening there, okay? What do we got in December? In December, I have the Page of Wands. So you're feeling fiery and passionate about something. Okay, what do we got? We are clarifying with the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. So I think there's some sort of sense of celebration coming through. With the Page of Wands, you're feeling fiery and passionate and youthful about some kind of a celebration that's coming in. And it's all because of an inner knowing. And the inner knowing is what has to do with this Sun card. The inner knowing that you did take the high road, the inner knowing that you've done what you're supposed to do. I think you've lived a very balanced life when it comes to 2025. It's been, ups and downs, but it's been very balanced as far as there's enough passion and enough love and enough, everything is kind of coming together for you to make a picture that looks like a good year. Let's see what we got here. And strength is the advice on December. So I think all in all, this is a very fruitful year. I do believe that you will find the sun that you're looking for. I think that the happiness will come through here for you in 2025. There you have it. If you came over here from TikTok, thank you for coming over, and do whatever it is you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to subscribe or something. I did it this way so that I hopefully wouldn't lose people when and if they do take TikTok down, right? So that was the theory behind it. But I'm glad you got to see your 2025 reading in the process. Of the ones I've done so far, yours is absolutely the best. So there you go. It looks like a good year. Okay? All right, you guys, thanks.